Sports fans may have heard of the basketball tournament, typically called just TBT, where dozens of former NBA players and guys who maybe fell just a bit short of the NBA play in a tournament which the winning team gets $1 million. Second place, nothing. Well, now there is a soccer version of that, and it's being played just down the road in Cary. Fox 8's Bob Buckley has a story of a local squad that hopes to hit it big in the soccer tournament.
1.5 dozen soccer players in Greensboro are juggling a chance to change their lives.
Come a bit higher. Come a bit higher. You go a bit wide.
They're playing in a small-sided tournament with the potential for a big payoff. $1 million to the winner of the soccer tournament, June 1st through the 4th at WakeMed Soccer Park in Cary. And getting into the tournament took some doing.
I wouldn't call it cheap.
This is big money. I mean, that's the thing. It's what is it, between $10,000 and $30,000 to enter?
Yeah.
Henry Tambon and Mike Volk played soccer together at the University of Virginia, still play 7-a-side soccer, and came up with this idea that they felt people would buy into in a big way. And it appears they have.
Anywhere from 10,000 to I've heard rumors that people have offered as much as 100,000 for a team.
Why not? When else are you going to get a chance to play against World Cup winner Cesc Fabregas, Ryan Reynolds' famous Wrexham team from Wales, and the U.S. women's national team with player coach Mia Hamm, all teams that Russell Morgan's team, based in Greensboro and called Say Word FC, will play in this tournament. What kind of chance do these smaller teams like Say Word FC stand in a tournament like this?
I think these smaller clubs actually have a very, very good chance. And I say that because I play every Saturday with Henry in our small-sided league, and it's just with a bunch of guys that you play with every single weekend. The chemistry is there. You know each other's skills. You know each other's weaknesses and strengths.
From the beginning, I said that whether we won the tournament or not, I wanted us to be the team that people kind of wanted to win.
Say Word is a mix of college players and former pros of various levels, including Russell Morgan's son Giovanni, who played at Northern Guilford High School and knows there might be a few pregame butterflies.
It's going to happen. You're going to get your pregame jitters and all, but I mean, I trust in myself. I trust in my teammates. I trust in our program that we got going on.
But ask them if they really expect to win.
You know, it's a tournament. There's a Cinderella story almost all the time. We've got a strategy. I think that we're going to be surprising to some people in terms of how competitive we are. If you look at our players, you know, they're young, they're strong, they're fast, and they're hungry.
And for most of these players, just playing in it is $1 million opportunity.
We don't have to win the million, but we want to get as close to it as possible.
Bob Buckley.
There we go. There we go.
Fox 8 News.
So you think it's going to be intense and physical out there when you're playing for $1 million?
Yeah.
You
got it. Yeah. All right, Danny. Thank you.